All right, Sean wants to know, I recently started a new job, and I'm curious when it's appropriate to begin disagreeing or expressing a different opinion.
How would I know? I haven't had a job in years. The one time when I had a job at the Washington Post, I felt that the best way to be at work was deeply passive-aggressive. That is, that you should never express your disagreement in a straightforward way. You should rather quietly and in a kind of behind-the-back sort of way make your feelings known. So one of the things that I felt...
You are such a disappointment. To adults.
This was the most important thing I did at Washington Post, was I realized very early on that the way to make sure that you were given assignments that you liked was to never do a good job with assignments that you didn't like. And this
Yeah,
rule,
this is called strategic sloppiness.
This is so routinely violated by people. So at the Washington Post, we had an editor who was obsessed with weather stories. If there was a hurricane, he wanted to send 20 people there. And nothing is less fun than covering a hurricane. And so the hurricanes would come and we would be sent out en masse. And I could see, I was no dummy, I could see what a trap this was, because there's like 2 or 3 major hurricanes a year. They last, you know, I mean, some of them can be, you can spend 2 weeks in like some storm-ravaged town in South Florida. Like, this is just not, no part of this sounds interesting to me. So I was assigned, there was a hurricane that was hitting the Outer Banks, and it was centering on a town on Columbia, North Carolina. Where did I go? Columbia, South Carolina. And I called in and I said, sun's shining here, I don't know what you guys are talking about. And then when they got angry, I was able to use my trump card, which was, I'm Canadian. I didn't know there was 2 Columbias. Who knew? What?
Wow.
Who thought it was a good idea to have, by the way, think about this. Who thought it was a good idea to have a Columbia, North Carolina, and a Columbia, South Carolina? Is there such a shortage of names of cities that before they separate the 2 Carolinas, they're squabbling over who gets to use Columbia? Like, there's a short list, and like, Columbia's on the list, and like, the whole thing's ridiculous.